This thing on? Hi, I'm Brandon Gordon Gabb, GabbGames.com, and this is The Sims 4 by Maxis. This stream of The Sims 4 by Maxis, presented by GabbGames.com, is rated TVMA, mature audience. Why? Because I curse. Say things like fuck, shit, damn, and bitch. If you can't hear that, turn it off. Also, I have no idea where the convo is going to go. So, if you're easily offended, you're not into mature conversations. When I say mature conversations, topics may sound immature, but the maturity in which we approach topics is what makes it mature. Then please leave now. If you're not easily offended, you don't mind curse words, and you're allowed to watch it. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Now, with that said, today, while I'm gaming, I will be listening to Hyper Game Dev in my background. Hyper Game Dev is a development company developing a game developing channel on YouTube, and they're pretty cool. I like learning and I like the process to watch somebody I like the whole process of learning and watching this person develop this game and come together. So I will be listening to them in the background. If you would like to check it out, I'll share the link in the video. Hopefully they don't yell at me like, you son of a bitch. Whoops, did not do anything else. There. Here we go. Let me put the link in the description. Boom. So that's what it is. You know me. I'm a gamer. I game. It's what I do. Just actually waiting for the screen to go by.
Drop that link in there.
Alright, cool. So, it seems like Mai has walked for miles. Simoleons have been earned for a good cause. Has she gone far enough? Looks like you want to keep walking. Alright, totally going to keep walking. Suddenly, Mai trips over a gnarly root and goes down hard. She feels so frustrated that she gives up and lays in the path for the rest of the day.
Look at this. You can look at this drawing, and as I update it, it will also update. So enjoy.
My daughter has lost some emotional control, delusion has cooled during the charity walk.
To this GitHub repo, it is public, and now it's got the roadmap on it as well.
What time is Saturday, 7:21.
I'm gonna open it as a
Go relax in your room, go find something to do, kid.
There we go. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's light mode if you open it for the first time. So be ready for that. Shield your eyes. Okay. Alright. So what got the progress report done. We'll
It
take that
sounds
off
like
the
me, like,
task
oh,
list.
so many people.
Start animation. Yay, something fun. Yeah, let's do something fun. So what is it that I'm talking about? Let's
So the game that they're developing is called Harvest
take
Earth,
a look at what that's gonna be.
and
Go.
Harvest Earth
Take a bite of a snack.
is all about these
important things
aliens
like that.
come from space
So I'm not talking about
to
the
kind of
opening
come
cutscene.
and
The opening cutscene
harvest Earth.
will have a capsule crash
There's a
landing
lot going on
the
with it,
alien planet, and you will
and there's
see
like a whole
that little
moral
mouse
system.
come out of that
You
capsule.
know,
An
it's
alien will eat
actually
it,
very cool
will
to
grow the limbs,
watch
will
and
command
see.
other aliens
I am
to
impressed.
invade Earth.
I've been watching them for a
What
couple
I want
months.
to work on
I am
is people
super
killing
impressed.
aliens. I want them all to stop. We already have them all stopping.
Lamoy. Whoa. Wanna be Yip Lamoy. Whoa. Wanna be Yip Lamoy. Yashbo Bulu Bifu. Naser Sim Uvani Flow.
I have a lot going on in here, but right now I'm just focused on
Whoa.
Over and over again here.
my
So
people.
if I add an animation with an orb that comes down and picks one up, right, I can have that happen on all of these. But I can tell it to only happen on one of them. So what I'm saying is, any one of these can have that same animation built into it. And whichever one we click on, we can tell only that one to play that animation. So I'm going to set up that animation that will play on the one that the player clicks on. So that's the first step in my mind, is to get an animation that comes down while they're all stopped and grabs the alien. So how is it going to grab it? My plan for it grabbing it is that it's going to actually just, click through it, and then the one that was there maybe could disappear, and a new one could appear inside of the orb. Or we could just
Harvest
run a
Earth.
script that
I think
tells
that
it
the
to
title will
move
look better.
along with it.
Semi
Or we
colon.
could just animate it along
Or
with
colon.
the orb.
However you
Either of
put
those
it
work.
at the end.
I don't know which one.
Because then it
Maybe I'll try
separates
the
Harvest
animation
and
one
Earth,
first, 'cause that'll
so
be
it could be like
simplest
the
one.
Harvest Series.
And then if for some reason that's weird, I won't do that. And then when that animation goes up and disappears, that'll be the end of that step. So that's the first step that
But
I'm
I
gonna
actually
do.
like
Now, I can
it.
already
I like
click on
watching
these,
them.
and they all stop. Now, what I'm not sure of, I don't think I have a way to detect which one got
Good
clicked on.
vibes.
So let's
Stuff like
figure
that.
out how we can get it to know which one is clicked on, and then tell us which one is clicked on. So, there is an Area 3D on this alien. Let's go here.
If you become a member,
There's an Alien 3D on here.
they'll sing you a song every time you watch the live.
On the alien.
It's pretty cool.
And that is what we use to detect the mouse hovering over it. The Area 3D has its own collision layer. This kind of doesn't matter. I set it in code anyway. Let's look at that code. The code connects. So actually we don't even have an area enter thing, which is fine. Okay, I see. We don't even need that. Interesting.
Doors
Got it,
open and stuff.
right. So the way that this is working, if I come to the raycast script, there's a
They be
camera
tripping. They be tripping.
that is looking at the game, and from that we are shooting a bunch of raycasts. And one of those raycasts, when we're on the main menu, so there's the camera right there. Let's look at the camera script.
What it makes
One
me
of those
do.
raycasts
It's what I watch. It's something I like.
menu alien raycast.
They don't have to,
and really what it's doing is
plug
shooting
me,
another
none of that.
raycast, looking for
It's what
a
I
very
like.
certain
I share what I
collision
like
layer.
with
This collision
people I like.
The 15 that we saw earlier, but this is in like a
I'm a
bit
gamer,
value.
man. To watch somebody develop a game, I'm actually aspiring developing myself. If you check one of my last streams, I'm developing 18 games in the operating system. Easy. I know you're like 18 games. Yes, 18 games. There are 6 characters with 3 games apiece. Actually, I'm making 21 games. 6 characters, 3 games apiece. 3 times 6 is 18. And then they have a joint game, making that 21 games. Because, you know, they gotta have a trilogy.
Assign the hover target variable if the raycast result, the thing that it sees, is empty. Or is not empty,
So there's
sorry.
that.
If it's not empty, assign hover target to be the thing
Personally,
that the raycast result has collided with.
I'm a big fan.
And then we want to check to see if the grab button has been pressed. That is to say, not only check to see if we're hovering over something, and the only thing it's going to be
Yipsy.
Check to see if we're hovering over that alien, and if the grab button has been pressed. And if both of those things are true, then it's going to emit a signal for swapping the game state to the preload game state. So I need to go look at the preload game state. So on my game state script, which I just made here,
Belly bars! Ooh, Barset. Ooh, Blackney. Oh! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Great noisy.
That game has
Ooh,
no
Choba.
ending.
Oh.
What you do with the prawn, buddy?
There's the main menu, title screen, and credits. And if we look at that animation player, right, you can see the exit. Shoot. So it plays that,
Come here, Battle
which
Cat.
makes the main menu go away.
Battle Cat the dog.
So that's the first thing that that function does when we click on the alien in the menu. The next thing that it does is it emits game preload. So what this is doing is this is sending out a signal to a bunch of other scripts.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Reminds me of Oogie Boogie. The
Belly
Nightmare Before
bars!
Christmas on Kingdom Hearts.
Just this signal that doesn't tell me what's all happening here.
My daughter. I got a 14-year-old. I have a 15-year-old daughter.
So it's all in one.
Just made 15 this month.
So here's how I'm going to check
And, you know, pretty cool.
that are happening. So
I myself
naming convention,
am
Lerba.
36.
all the files for
Ishkabau Schnurs. Riff say, the dreep.
I'll put a little function.
Fwibe Flinton.
So,
Everywhere there's the
like,
on-game
man,
preload
like,
function, I can see every place, every script, that on-game preload, that this signal here, that's emitting, everywhere this is making.
of course, I build the house myself, decorated myself, all that good stuff. You know, I'm a builder. I'm a master builder.
Oh, Blackney. Oh.
It does quite a lot. So it's going to play like that exclamation point that appears above their head. It's going to make them no longer
Battle Cat.
vulnerable. So we
Where are you,
click on
Battle
them
Cat?
anymore. It's going to...
Time to go on a run. Time to go on a run.
Oh, yeah. Soccer.
Let's go.
Nuka.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. That's who's a good boy.
Make this animation that runs a function.
Uh,
Okay.
So yeah.
So then we have the exclamation point that appears above their heads, and then that exclamation point goes away after 1 second. This is actually a really good idea because we can take that animation when that exclamation point ends and then trigger the next animation that has the alien get abducted.
Took me a while to realize you tatted up.
That's where we want to put that.
Tatted up.
But let's look at the other things that happen too, just to like understand what's going on. So on the terrain controller, that is to say, that which moves the level
And we're off.
the player.
I didn't know that it was glowstone.
Stop. Because all the aliens
pretty cool.
suddenly stop when you click on it. So that makes sense.
Let's go, Dougie.
Kind of seems a little unnecessary, if I'm being honest, to put this here. I think this would be okay to put on the game.
I am currently playing on the PS5.
I don't know.
My
Just
laptop
kinda
is
seems
out of
a little
commission.
silly. I think I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna refactor this and put this.
Unfortunately.
Tiaga. Yes.
I don't know. It's just like a waste to put it all the way on there for that one little thing. And we have the terrain controller already referenced on here, so let's do that.
Of course, we got a moat. This is my little castle.
Controller, and then terrain velocity.
I look like I got skills, don't I? Like I could actually build.
Or we spell controller correctly. There we go. And then I can just remove this from here. And everything should work the same. Oh, I do have to also disconnect. Okay. Now on the HUD, it's doing a little bit more. It's waiting a second, and then it's playing a loading text to let the player know that things are happening. I might actually want to move this so that way we can do the abduction.
This grass, I was taking the bath.
Have the loading occur, but that's something to keep in mind that that's happening.
And this is her room. As you can see, this is her study attached to her room. Level up the skills and things of that sort. This is the actual bedding area. And then this over here is her walk-in closet. Then she has her bathroom all the way over here.
The game begin state happening after a timeout. I don't think this is good. I think this should be based on the end of the animation, right? When that alien gets abducted. And even then, right? Like game begins.
People only brush their teeth before they go to bed because they're afraid of their spouse saying, your breath stinks.
Right?
It ain't even for hygiene purposes. So when they all up in their spouse face like, baby, this is my problem, or don't you want a smoochy smoochy?
So we want the game to begin, but we actually kind of have
Don't get
another
rejected.
state, a pre-begin state. and I feel like preload is kind of a misnomer because we're not really preloading. It's like it's getting hard to name these states.
I built this one. This is my first house I built.
You know, we could
This
say,
is the first lot I own.
like player selection, like choose your player.
I think.
Kind of long.
It looks like it. That's the magical tree. No, is that a cul-de-sac? It had to be on a cul-de-sac. I don't know.
Post menu.
Oh, it's the brain. The brain for the brood. She's a vampire and she's hardcore.
Honestly, that's not too bad. I actually kind of like post menu and pre-begin. I think that kind of makes
Like,
sense.
run.
I kind of like that. Because technically,
You don't want no
we are
problems
kind of
with the
in
brood.
begin phase. We do want it to kind
The
of
brain.
begin. We just don't want
The
player
brood
to be in control while the orb
is a group of
So I'm gonna make some
international.
adjustments so that's possible. So what do I
It's
want
an
in the meantime?
international
Obviously,
group
I'm about to
of.
break the game.
Okay, I'm gonna call them
By doing
anti-heroes. I don't want to call them
that's just
necessarily
kind of
bad
the way
guys,
it has to be.
but they're the villains
So,
of my
how do I
game
do
universe. There's the Brains, Thug Nasty, Sly
Something that
Fox,
would be nice,
Foxhound,
you know what I'm gonna do? I am going
The
to
Enforcer,
I'm gonna take a detour
and
for
Boss
a
Lady.
second. I'm gonna make some debug buttons because right now I'm
Little
making
thick
the
there.
state changing dependent on
Why would you change your into that? This guy's very weird.
I'm working.
I gotta figure out how to get those outfits from here.
But what would be nice is if I had some debug buttons to be able to manually advance the states. Right? Like, that would be pretty useful. So I'm gonna
This
make
is
some
one thing I
buttons
hate
for
about
that.
this pack.
Now, how do I want to design
Every time they
that
do
in this?
something, they leave clothes on the floor.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
That's just one thing I hate about this pack. Ah, commercial. Dad, you know magic, kid. God dang it. God dang it, Bobby. Then she changed again. She changed 3 times.
Or, you know, if we're doing the opening cutscene, if the opening cutscene
This is why it makes no
leads
sense.
into the main menu. It's a
God
little,
dang, kid.
it's a little wacky, isn't it? It's all very wacky.
Wacky tobacco.
Just adjust this. I love this. I'm so glad I made this. This is one of the best design decisions I've ever made.
You know, I feel this is every woman's,
Game ever.
like,
It's
in her
hard, though.
house.
It's hard to know
She
what
want a
this is gonna
runway.
look like. At least it was hard for me until I started
And
working on it a little.
a hall of mirrors next to her walk-in closet.
But maybe in the future this will be easier. But
You know.
technically,
I feel that's what every woman wants. Now, this is
the opening cutscene leads to the main menu.
his room.
Right? Not the other way around.
Oh, gotta paint that.
So
On his left, he has
and
his
then
lounge,
the
his
main menu starts the game,
living area,
which then starting the game
On the right,
would lead to a pause
little
menu,
office area,
right?
few skills
I
you
don't
can
know,
work
just trying to
on,
make it make more
painting,
sense, and I think it's helpful
listening on the people,
to do.
you know, the computer.
You know, because otherwise I'm just sort of
And then
doing
over
this
here,
without-
this is the relaxation
enjoy that.
station.
Oh!
Make a potion.
Pause menu,
The
actually,
bathroom's over there.
is something. I bet
And the
if you guys
bedroom's
were
over
looking at
here.
this, I bet you can see it change live. That'd be wild. I mean, you can just look at the screen, but it's still kind of cool. So we start the game, then we
And
can
the
go to the
bedroom's
pause
here.
menu and access things like the settings and restarting the game. Or we can restart the game from the main menu. Also, playing the game, we can restart the game if we die,
Right.
technically. So if I wanted to set this up in a way that, because I think for the game states,
Why are you always
best
fucking
to have a
tense?
roadmap, because
You can't get a promotion. You don't have a job.
an idea of how everything is gonna, what order things happen in, which is really important. It looks very complicated. It does, doesn't it? I would like to, for my own sake, have it visually look less complicated.
Right, like you don't have a
But
job.
I don't think there's much getting around it being
How
complicated.
can you?
I think that's just the way it has to be. I'd love if like arrows weren't crossing as much, but I think again it's just
The
kind of a
enforcer.
necessity.
The Bulls hang out around here pretty often.
So this is me just kind of reorganizing the game states specifically
I did build this, but this isn't the first
in a
one.
way that actually logically makes sense.
First one was on the cul-de-sac.
I don't think restarting the game needs to come from the game
But I
states.
did build that.
It's a little arbitrary to say.
More than solving our bitchy
We just volunteered. No.
PPY great and black is something sprung in the HCB. Yes, snitch, I follow y'all beating me. Shit, I do got me, she earned on me. Shot my griffin into onions.
Shoot for the
Sema
trees.
ne dumbly la shoes nip. It's a me wa. Yalla griffin zaka nasa. Alkin alim.
I'm sure teachers have shown more complicated things than this. Borderline, you're complimenting me. Okay. Imagine me being a teacher. Okay. Put this here.
You know, there's some
And so
people
the
that's so
opening
judgmental.
cutscene is what
I don't
starts.
like judgmental people.
Make a little bit more sense. Yeah, it's funny. This
I'm a
just
black guy
kind
in
of gets
Chicago.
complicated by its
I'm a
very
black guy in Chicago with locks. I know about being prejudged.
Attach that arrow. Ending cutscene.
I don't like judgmental
This
people.
is what I'm working on right now, is this starting animation here. So it probably would help me to break that down more too.
People are shit.
Right.
Why do you like wearing that outfit?
So this should decomplicate it a little bit. So the game starts out with an opening cutscene, and in fact, we can even say this starting anime. I really don't even. We could take this, start the game, then we get the starting animation, right?
I definitely know about being judged
That's when that plays. Is right.
unfairly. What's that?
So the game starts with an opening cutscene, then it takes you to the main menu. From the main menu, you can either you can either just restart the game, you can open the credits, you can open the settings, or you can start the game. Right?
People are weird.
At least this graph doesn't have distracting rainbow colors like your teacher has. I like how this added to library message is still there. Okay, because it was like, nah. Making a graph look presentable is not easy. So to start the game, you can do the pause menu. From the pause menu, you can restart the game or access those settings, as mentioned earlier. If you start the game, we're going to do the starting animation. Okay. So, what do we do from that? So, starting the game, we actually have a couple things here that aren't being represented. We have the post-menu animation, right? That's what I'm kind of going to work on.
So, today I've done exactly what I said I was going to do. Not all of it all. I have not done yet with the day, but exercise, I did my push-ups, I did 200 sit-ups, I have 200 sit-ups left to do, finished gaming,
But actually, what
took me a nap,
technically what's happening in here
maybe like a
is we're
15, 20-minute nap,
level 1. So this is actually a true loading
and had some fun with
that's going
myself.
to happen. And that's why these have to be separate in part. So the post-menu animation plays, then it's going to load level 1, and then it's going to do the pre-begin animation.
What's up, kid? What am I doing? I am going into the database. I am making sure that We are off the radar.
But if I'm
So.
level 1, right?
So I got 200 sit-ups more to go today. 200 tomorrow. Well, 400 tomorrow. And then 400 on Saturday. That'll be 1,200 for the week. Usually I do 1,000 for the week. 200 5 days a week. But I was lazy this week. Hey, you little motherfucker. Clean your shit up. The hell you think this is? Matter of fact, clean mine up too. If you want company over, I can have company over too.
Pre-begin animation, then it's going to begin the game. And really, it's from beginning the game that we then have things like pause menu and stuff like that. Now, if I've begun the game, I don't want to come through here and be pressing the main menu state. So I just have to be a little careful with setting up these buttons because I could accidentally break things.
Yide, Narble.
She's a person.
Who is that? Tainted.
People need friends. People need... Oh, you ain't wearing that. You better change. People need friends. People need social interaction. Oh, that one's cool.
On the label, game states.
You know?
For this button, we're going to call it... I mean, don't really need to do...
At the moment, I wouldn't mind.
Otherwise...
But I've got to know... You know, I got to beat it, right? I'm a chaperone. Because I got to know how she is around people she likes. If I could trust her to go out. If I can't trust you to go out, guess who's not going out?
Busy alert. A lot of us are co-working along together, right? But it's good to check in. It's nice of you to check in with everybody. Alright, so I want to say intro. I don't know that I really use that button, to be honest. But technically, that is one of the states. Chromatic Adventures is playing.
She ain't putting out.
Wait, okay, so I could interpret that in a couple different ways, right?
I do.
I could interpret
Sakuni
that as
Lazar.
you've never played a game before, and you're playing the first one you've ever played. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's not what you mean. What I think you mean is you're playing the first game you've ever made. And maybe you've made more games since that first game.
Came over right quick, fast, and
But
in a
you're
hurry.
playing the first one that you made.
Oh, Blackney.
Maybe you've only made one game, and you just finished it, and now you get to play it.
No,
Whichever
wait.
it is.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. That's true. If you are here and you haven't pressed that thumbs up button, pressing the like button will help more people know that we're live streaming and help
It's not good for you.
after the live stream ends. So thank you if you do hit that
Something
like
like that.
button.
Where's your dad?
Very
Your
good
dad's
reminder
here.
for Ogigon. Very good reminder. Planning their game? Is that what they said? Oh my god. Dude, my reading comprehension skills are not great. That is an
I
N.
wonder if I'll be able to hold it.
That's
Interesting.
an N.
I don't even know if we're
I
that cool.
was like, you're playing your first game? You're planning your first game. Yay! That's honestly even more exciting. I love that. Nice. Good work. Let's go. Make you a roadmap. Make you a roadmap. It will help. It will help. Put the ideas that you want and figure out how they go together.
What's my age? What's your age?
I've been gone for a second for some AI help. My trial is expired.
I'm 36. I'll be 37 this year.
Dude, them AI prices be pretty high.
Ask me no goddamn question. Not that I haven't told anybody.
Let me rename this button.
Oh, yo.
Young adult is an adult.
Chew.
I'm gonna say intro.
Bamkaro Sambisi. Clem.
Let's make another
Yep.
This will be
I am
fun.
37.
What's the next state?
My kid is 14, is 15. She just made 15.
And don't remember, I already forgot.
And,
I'm gonna
yeah,
come to my game state
there's
script.
that.
Well, there's a shortcut for opening this. What's the shortcut for opening that? Control
What happened? You not
backslash?
coming? My
Muchi
poor
Bichi?
baby.
Backslash.
That's annoying.
I did unlock it.
You can comment things out by pressing Control / and or Control K. Well, okay.
Oh, that one's locked too?
Game state, so I'm gonna pull up that script real quick. And just remind me what all my states are. Oh, there's a pre-intro. I knew I was forgetting something. There's a
Got going, kid.
pre-intro.
How old are you? If I may ask.
We want to name this button pre-intro state. Name this one intro state. Menu state.
Ah, here we go with that.
And then preload state. Oh, we're renaming that. We're gonna call that post menu state. Pre-beat.
Ziaga.
I need a hot tub
And
and a
Me,
pool.
belly bars.
so I also want to have some other things. So these are fun.
Quickest way to get a chick naked.
And some of the others that are gonna exist. So like
Lightning.
all of these have to happen in sequence. We can't
Hey, you wanna come in my hot tub?
dynamic states.
I'm sure I get in. And who said anything about getting in? I said come.
Post menu animation.
Pra-pa.
Sibawam. Shiban Yabans. Olhab. Pifatal Befangi. Ruhain.
However,
Wasabiz Yavuya. Koim. Yanafe Watini.
you can then go back to the beginning point.
Jibin.
Oh.
The beginning and then like the blank.
Oh, shufflet.
You ain't single, you gotta get up out of my house.
Not the same. We don't swap between pre-begin and loading, right?
You gotta go.
And then restart.
You
the game
drift.
there. So it's just
Uh-huh.
So if I'm pressing the key
Simonis Arrow? Gibbs? Koloshos. Simonis Arrow? Skimpow. Sipday.
but generally it's
Stoon Rebus. Zipfuba.
let's go back to the menu.
Ah.
Khalifa Thipid. Oh, sheer shahabbery.
Oh, Barrick. Moochie Pete.
Intro, menu, post menu. Is what I'll be seeing.
Chi. Gravo. Norwo Grab. Bo Beach. Pana Unki. Nara.
Snibara Watanini. Lamina Exine.
And then we're going to come into the script for the debug menu. And chaotically enough, I am going to connect every single one of those buttons one by one. Yep. That's how we do it here. Hopefully I can do it a little faster than
I'll take that. You never were here. What is he, a vampire?
I'm gonna put state first, and then what
Ooh,
kind of
Borig. God.
or what kind of
Tinova. Panib?
If you're afraid you're gonna lose, just say that, baby.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
That's just like generally the syntax I
This is
like
something you eat.
is like
Nice fun.
the sort of category.
Right?
And then I get
You're not a gamer.
from the left to the right. Or wait, I
know, you got to be willing to try. If you're not willing to try,
More specific on the right.
you just got to go. Because there's no way you're going to tell me
And for example, to me, it just
to get into what you're into,
because now I can say,
but don't. You could have just looked at the fridge right there. Forget what you're into, but you don't want to try what I'm into. That's how I feel about that. You know, because there's people like that. They don't give a fuck what you into, as long as you know you do what they want.
You'll see
Why are you angry?
do like capitalization in here. I'm kind of experimenting with that. It's debug, so we're allowed to experiment. So I'm gonna copy. I guess what makes it fast is I can copy all this, paste it in, type intro press,
I don't think I'm angry with that right now. It's just the troll.
intro,
It should be.
press, connect, on
I
stage.
guess she's gone. Swam, 8, got felt on.
Button state, pressed,
I gotta go.
on state.
Okay, we're up here.
Post menu. On state, post menu. Button state, pre-begin. Pressed.
Is it in my inventory?
On state, pre-begin.
Okay, I should definitely have some gemstones.
Then begin. Press connect on state. Alright. Now I gotta create every single one of those functions. Yep. Funk on state. Pre-intro. Just gonna make them all. Funk on state.
Yep. Boo.
Yeah, her homework's done. I'm dead.
I tried connecting a signal to a built-in function, like animation finish and delete. It works, but if you try it out in the editor, it can crash it out.
Don't you dare. You son of a bitch!
Like animation finish. I haven't had good success with
Oh, our knocks, they're from fees. Oh. Exceptio C.
Dang, man, that was my cherry treat.
in terms of what is trying it out in the editor mean? You mean with like a tool script? I don't know what that means.
It's because it's rated MA, mature audience. For example, we can talk about age. Age difference in dating. What's the highest and lowest you will go?
I would hope that it works for you.
Because we all know as an adult, the lowest you can go is
Post
18. Legally, that's the lowest you can go.
state, pre-begin,
Right?
funk on
So,
state,
I'm 37.
begin. Alright, now we need to make them do stuff.
The age difference,
That will be very
like the lowest I've dated was like
All we gotta
4
do
or
is
5
use
years younger than me.
Messenger right here.
To date. The highest I've dated
And then it'll run the function that will start each
or
line.
slept with is
Now, this
10
should
years
only
older than me.
be used for advancing to the next stage. So something that would be helpful is to be able to track what state we're in.
Livius C. Ah,
So,
proud.
what's the highest and lowest for you?
To advance to next.
What are these? Potatoes, dragon fruit. That's a tree, apple tree. Death flower.
Thank you for waiting. Get a quote at lemonade.com.
That's the highest I've dated.
Maybe if I use the connect method, it works even better. Oh, yeah, yeah. But I thought
So
Okay.
again, high low.
I don't mess with it. Maybe that's what you mean by in the editor. I do not mess with node right clicking and connecting. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't do it. I never do it. I do it sometimes in the game
Like I
jam,
said,
actually. If I'm really pressed for
rated
time.
TV MA. Because if you're not willing to have a
If I'm not
mature conversation about it, you know, that's cool. You can just say that.
way more flexibility.
Italian root in the man trade.
That's just my preference.
I think that's hilarious. So what's the highest and lowest you would date? How much higher than you? How much lower than you? Like, here's like maturity of conversation.
Which I haven't created that, so I actually need to go rename those days.
Most women
And then
will try to most women will try to shame a man. For dating younger. Right? But most women date older guys. But most women date older guys. That is basically.
so I need to make
So it's weird. It's a little weird. It is. It's weird when they're like, oh, how can a guy date date younger when they're not the young ladies anymore. They're not the younger girls anymore. You get what I'm saying?
that aren't immediately searchable and visible all within the code that you have in the script.
Right. When they're not the younger woman, and now that they're older, it's like, how can a man date a younger girl? And a man that dates a younger woman, you know, don't know how to treat a woman, and they can only get women that's younger. When her last boyfriend was 15 years old. I mean, for real, how many couples do you know that are around a similar age? It's always just okay with you people, not are you okay?
Well, I actually want this to be post-menu when I'm transforming.
Mature conversation.
Signal game.
I don't know any couples, technically. I'm not going to say any. But the majority of the couples I know,
Have a free intro.
it's like he's older.
We're gonna rename that. I also need to find everywhere we
Corbello Yippa.
preload.
Oh, it's time for bed, kid. You got school in the morning.
New states is kind of messy. And I need to rename this.
So it's a bit,
Preload
just a bit weird for me.
to be. I'm just gonna type it in.
Right, I don't know any older couple where they're in the same age bracket. 80% of married women are married to an older man. Are married to an older man.
Actually, I probably could benefit from this. Now that I'm realizing all these things.
So, a
With
Right.
Babe Flintus.
yeah, we can have the discussion. Majority, because a lot of times people's like, oh, when it comes to age, the first thing they think is R. Kelly.
Sure that you don't use it. And also, the connect method is the editor a lot of times. Yeah. It's understandable. Like,
Right?
and it's not like I don't think it's a valid method.
Ah.
First thing most of them think.
It's just started causing me more
What time is it?
frustration
5:40? Let's go ahead.
than not when I used it.
But,
So I stopped.
you know, women don't like to see younger women with older guys. Women younger than them with guys their age. But they don't date guys their age. They date older men.
You have those options to do things in different ways. Another example.
The only people
is
that
like adding
date
things to
people in their
groups.
age range
So,
are people that go to the club.
setting collisions. I basically try to do everything in code if I can. So often, or every chance I mean only pretty much, when I'm adding something to a group, I put it in the ready function.
Most people
tell it
that
to
don't
get
go to
added
clubs,
a group,
there's an age
as
difference.
opposed to
People that hang out in
selecting
clubs,
the node, over here. Again,
you
going
know,
to the node tab.
there's not
clicking
really
on
an age
groups,
difference.
manage groups,
And
'cause I
then
just
half
don't
those
like this
people
interface. Again, it feels like
are
there
kind of
things
just
that are secrets that
going
I
to
can't
clubs to
control
fuck
shift
on
F
each other.
to search through all my code to find. And I want to be able to glance at everything without having to realize, oh, okay, right, I forgot I added.
I'm not a
that into
clubber.
the group. Even though it puts a little icon over here, it just feels secret.
You took the
For
fucking
my
bath.
taste. And then even I feel the same way about collision.
I've been
So
to like, I'm
I'll
36.
assign collision values.
I've been to a
manually in
total
code
of 4 clubs in my life.
instead of course,
Total of 4.
visual
Okay, 5.
instances, things like that.
6.
I actually haven't done it with my visual instances. But
I've been to 2 strip clubs,
Okay, there's me a collision.
2 gay clubs, a reggae club,
Okay. Oh, right.
and
There we go. Collision layers. So
there was
actually,
a
this is
special
good
event
example,
going on at the
because this
club
one
that I went to.
doesn't even have. I've literally set no collisions on this thing, but it needs collisions.
So,
instead of doing it in the interface,
I've been to a total of 6
right
clubs.
here in the ready function. Because I just don't trust that I'm going to be able to keep track and remember everything like this. And I feel like I've run into problems where it was confusing whether the instance version of it was the one that was being chosen or the one that was in the instance. I don't know. It got more confusing than it needed to be. If I just set it right here in the code, then I don't ever have to worry about it. And it just,
Crazy.
it overrides whatever's in here. So,
More choices. Let's go to more choices.
I tend not to set things in here if I can avoid
Is it
it.
spoiled? That's not spoiled. Normal.
Okay, so we're updating these messenger signals. I renamed all the preloads to post menu. I've wedged in a new pre-begin thing that doesn't technically do anything yet.
The first gay club I went to, it was completely random. I was dating this one chick, and she was like, we actually went to Dave and Buster's for the date, but Dave and Buster's was closed for a private event. So we ended up, she's like, I know a club around the corner. I'm like, cool. We went to the club, and as we're walking in, I hear Britney Spears' Toxic playing. And she's like, okay, I guess that's what made her have to say something. She's like, okay, I want you to know, before we go in here, this is a gay club. I don't give a shit. I'm here with you. What the fuck I give a shit for? You know, that was really my response. I don't give a shit. I'm here with you. She like, cool. You know, since what you wanted to do that close for the event, and I dragged you here, I'm paying for the drinks all night. She bought tequila shots all fucking night, like for real. Like, cool. It was a pretty cool night. The second time I went to a gay club, my friend, she invited me again. She like, what you doing? Get up. I'm coming to get you. I'm getting you out the house. You know, it was my mother's friend's daughter. So I'm getting you out the house. I guess that my mother was complaining I don't get out much. I'm like, whatever, let's go. And she like, okay. To let you know, we're going to a club. It's a gay club before we go, you know, just in case you feel a way about it or something. And I told her the same damn thing. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to discriminate, man. You know what I look like. I know where I stand on the spectrum. All I ask is that a motherfucker respect my space. You know? All I ask is that you respect my space. Or respect my life choice. If you want, I respect yours, just respect mine. So I really didn't give a shit. It wasn't bad. This chick ended up giving me a number. She was a big chick. And it was awkward for me because I didn't know how to turn her down. So I just took her number anyway. So there's that. The first club I went to was a reggae club. I went there with one of my friends and one of my mama's friends. That night was cool.
And so by doing that, I can say, okay, hover ray, look for things that only are on this layer, right? Unfortunately, the way that
it was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said 2 strip clubs. My brother took me to my first strip club. My younger brother took me to my first strip club.
Yipsy.
That was pretty cool. You know. Yeah, it was actually really pretty cool. Mine won a school prize, so we give it to him for the class or quietly in private. Praise in front of everybody. You know, it was pretty cool. My younger brother took me to the first one. It was cool. I was, you know, out of place a little bit. And I guess, you know, the dancers could tell. Because they were extremely nice and very talkative and all up on me. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I went with, it was on my birthday. It was my 25th birthday. And it was me, my brother, and then this girl I was crushing on at the time. I was kind of dating. And she went with us. And it was fun. I don't know what the hell we were. We were co-workers, so we weren't technically dating, but we were kind of thinking about it. Like, I'm glad I didn't sleep with her. I almost slept with her. Because I liked her, but I wasn't mentally in a good state. I was still kind of sort of messing with my daughter's mother. And, you know, it was just weird times. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. She would have let me though. She would have let me. Yeah, and that was my first strip club experience. I got fucked up that night. Before we even went to the strip club, I was already fucked up. Wait, was that the first time? No, that was the second time. Right, the first time was me, my brother, his girlfriend at the time, and another friend.
If I can give you a tip about binary, you can use the hexadecimal value of a number using the 0x prefix. For example, 16384.
It was pretty cool, though. It was pretty cool.
4,000. Alright. I don't know if that feels like a tip more than a
Right, the second time was on my birthday. And that's when she went. I was so fucked up that night. Excuse my language. I was in it. Before we even left my party, because I threw a party at my co-worker house. You know, which turned out pretty cool. People started, you know, everybody that came brought up, hey, that's the guy. I think the guy. Was it that guy? Where'd he go? Yeah, that's the guy. That's one of my video game characters that I'm creating. So, it was pretty cool. I wasn't driving at all. I told everybody that night, I'm not driving. I'm tired of being designated driver. I'm not driving at all. Somebody gonna have to drive for me because I'm getting fucked up. So, yeah, it was cool. My brother drove. I left the party with like 3/5 of him. And we had already drunk one. Me, my brother, my date for the night, and the host. We already went through a bottle of him. You know? And it was fun. It was really fun. So, right, we went through a bottle of Hen, and I ended up with 3 bottles in the morning. I still had 3 bottles of Hennessy in the morning. Everybody from work that I was fucking with, you know, as far as friends, they came, they brought bottles, they drunk. It turned out to be a very good birthday. That was one of my favorite birthdays. Everybody seemed to know a lot about me. Yeah, I don't drink and drive. Usually I'm designated driver. I don't play about my life. I do not play about my life.
I might want to put some of these things in.
Scream, Here Comes Chucky. Scream, Here Comes Chucky pits our Ghostface against Chucky in this matchup. Speaking about Scream, Here Comes Chucky, I have that going. I already have a trailer for it.
Outside of this script. Now that's true for this
Share. Copy link. I will put the link in the video. I'll be right back, Hyper Game Dev. I'll be right back. It was pretty cool. All right, that's the link to the trailer. 1 second, that is. Just think about it yourself. I'm peanut butter and jelly. Jerk. I was trying to get it in the Why? Why?
It's so much fun, they won't realize they're getting ready for school. Skillmatic School Readiness Games, now available at Walmart.
87, you ain't doing no goddamn laundry.
Oh, right, because we're not even doing a pre-intro. Right. I don't even have a signal for that yet, actually.
We'll get
I
her
haven't
ass
even
fired.
made that signal.
The kids almost home from school. It's time to cook,
But I think that would be valuable.
serve lunch.
So I'm going to.
Chiblet.
Oh, there's a shortcut for searching your scripts too, isn't there?
Yeah. Gotta make sure the kids
I
eat.
already forgot it. Godot search script list. What is that shortcut?
Use bathroom.
No, not that.
Do what you gotta do, kid, because you got homework.
Switch script filter. I saw someone do it in a video. I don't remember what it was.
I need something sweet to snack on, y'all. What time is it?
With a hotkey, search all of these names.
403.
It was awesome. It was so useful. But I don't remember
I'm
how to
hungry.
do it.
I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm snacking. I need something sweet. You know how that goes. Alright, you know how that goes. Right now, I am currently on a 30-day fast of cigarettes. No nicotine. I need no nicotine in my system. Just because I control my addiction. My addiction doesn't control me. As long as I control my addiction, it is not an addiction. It is just a pastime and a guilty pleasure. So 30 days, no nicotine. And because of that, I get really, really snacky. Every time I go on a fast from the nicotine, I get really, really snacky.
So, Lindsay. Popana. Lindsay.
Say hip, hop, hip it, hip, hop, and it don't stop. So, what?
I want to go to body part script, body part, bam. Oh, this is nice. Control Alt O is life for me right now. I love it.
It's just what I do, man.
I would even love to make that an easier hotkey.
So yeah, there's that.
That is the most useful hotkey I've ever found.
I completely spaced out real just now. I
So
did.
what am I actually doing?
Get into a
besides
relationship.
being excited about a hotkey?
Get into a relationship.
What did you just say? I found a hotkey. I want to
Oh, that's where I was.
make sure these states exist. I'm wedging in and I wanted to move to the world environment script. Oh yeah, so I was gonna open up the messenger script.
Honestly, right now I'm working on myself. I would love a relationship. I would love somebody I could hold on to, squeeze on to, cuddle with, kiss, and be happy with. But right now I put so much work into myself. It's like, I remember when you used to be able to get rid of those. Yeah, I'm a good cook. I'm actually a great cook. Oh, you got a school project. Why you didn't state you had a school project, kid? Get the homework done first.
Now this is still going to run at a time that is a bit inconvenient.
Why?
And then we just want to say,
Babe, Flintus.
But right now, I put so much work. I'm working on myself, and I put so much work into myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I can't just settle for
You bow.
anything because I don't want to be lonely. But I'm not.
Penlo Shuni.
Like right now, I'm not confident enough to be bougie. You know what I mean?
Dumba. Shabi Korea.
I went through a lot of heartbreak.
Yes,
I
trim
love
the
hard.
nerves. Good job.
You know, I was proposed not too long ago. Last Thanksgiving.
Ah.
The woman I just know I love. That's the one for me.
Fiend, Fremo.
Obviously, I was wrong.
Wow. Bayashunka. Tilopa.
But
Lano Schwomsy. Yes.
I did, you know.
Tambi Rinka War. Farik Nezuba. Krimbao. Yes. Rinka Krimbao.
So,
Faripe.
I love her. I still love her.
Shupaza.
I'm not gonna not love her.
Kuchoble. Nisto.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out if
Gnu Parabla. Kumbard.
okay, I'm still in love with her. But I'm trying not to be in love with her. You know, it's hard not to be in love with somebody you love. Like I'm in.
Veruda
This is what I mean by relationship.
Yunzeborg.
You know.
Gorbazay.
Like I'm in love with her.
Arg.
But
Nahara.
she don't feel the same. So what am I to do?
Guido. Oh.
Oh, Kimba.
You know?
Chris. 1G?
Oh.
Oh, nervous. Beeb.
Hell no, I got a project to do, son.
Tika Flips.
So I don't know what to do. Give her space. You know, because it was a lot. And stuff like that. So,
Seringa.
right? My best friend for 20 plus years.
Zombo.
And thankfully, at some point, I did kind of get out the friend zone.
Oh.
And it's like, why take me out the friend zone if you're not going to let me love you forever? I'll just keep my black ass in the friend zone.
Spin, hey.
I'll pretend I don't love you the rest of my life than to have got the chance to love you the way I want to and lose you.
Oh.
So,
Nilsty.
I'm dealing with that. Like, yeah, I had no question. You know, we kind of fell out for a second, and then when I seen her face, and then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I'm like, yeah.
Couldn't even joke,
She's the one. Here's my heart. Here's the ring.
Yes.
Here's all my money. I dedicate. You know, here's my family.
Sure, got ya.
I just, you know.
I mean, if it works, it's just, you know, I guess it's hard to say what comes
So heartbreak. Right now, I am not trying to go through any more heartbreak. Just trying to keep a strong face got my chest hurt.
Yes.
But I need affection.
Nilsty.
You know, I got a lot of love I want to give. Affection.
Dravoy
Live, laugh,
Boozday.
love. I want to do that.
Slaboom. How?
So there's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Floy
I don't know
Masharno?
what to do.
Ah, yoyum.
Moving combo.
Girl meet Micklin, Jiffakaloo.
One second, kid. Gotta go to the fire.
I'm glad to know that. And
That's inconsistent team, the great.
how am I gonna remember? Someday, I might really
Jankta
Oh,
Sipula.
Purple
There
Fazoo.
would be something wrong. It would be bad design. Because I could also just accidentally have
Yeah, there's no question.
Ring.
for a program.
I'm like, yeah. You
Shalom,
know, because
Soy.
she broke my heart before.
I think it's safe to assume
Took me off the friend zone to break my heart.
in it somewhere.
And I was like, nope, fuck it. Never again. Never letting her in again. I'm never letting her in again.
In design. But
Oh, Steve
My life wasn't the same without her. When I seen her,
Huh? Bubrona?
I'm like,
Aha. Yes.
damn.
You're wrong.
Damn.
I guess for small ones you wouldn't have to if you remember.
I'm in love with this woman. It's no longer, I love this woman. I'm in love with this
Looks more
woman.
readable. I just don't even think that that's more readable because
Oh.
4 and 8.
And
Nails
You
it.
missed.
Because then we're just not being consistent
man,
anymore. You know?
Zapula. The breeze.
Because it already is.
Yeah.
Ah,
So-
Shrubmovda.
it was without a doubt, you know.
Aha.
So
Yes.
it's not like we were necessarily in a relationship,
Ah.
none of that.
Shuniqua.
But I just know. I just know.
But I really want to recapture this and remember that someday.
You know.
I don't know where
I
I'll
just know.
or ever find it again. But
Ah.
I don't have to question.
because it's nice to know it's possible.
What the fuck? Where are they going?
Maybe I'll just have to ask you.
Dark Age.
Oh, Zarba.
Use a shift operator to generate a power up to. So your given value function will look like something else.
I love it.
Alright, anyway.
Kaya Beba. Wombo. Whoa, what's so sore? The Zuba.
On the blackout.
Oh, Penza. Kuma. Whoa, what's so sore? The Zuba.
There's no question. And
That looks nice. I like the way that looks.
Oh, Penza.
I don't know what this operator is either.
I don't know.
Sounds kind of cool though.
I do not fucking know. I want to be a Super Saiyan. I wanna.
Oh, Epine.
Much lesser than the
Huh, you're
messenger.
Yeah, holding it all in, it hurts.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
But
Whoa,
at least
what's
now
so
I can hold it
sore?
in.
The Zuba.
Before I couldn't.
Free intro.
Pretty soon, it'll be bottled up
Talking about this makes me
and
wish I had live streams where we just
a memory.
messed around and do stuff for fun.
Ah.
But I don't have that yet. Maybe when this game is finished. Free intro.
You know,
And then I'll put all this in here. And we don't have to say blackout.
Barsba Hersenoi.
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
On ready. Variable. Blackout.
at least I got to love her the way I want. I want it.
It is a... What is
At
it?
least, even if it was for a brief moment.
A panel.
Better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. No matter how my heart.
Hopefully that works. And then it's just gonna look a little better.
Nobody ever broke my heart like that. And I have a whole kid with a chick. Ugh. All right, give me a 5-minute break real fast. I got to find me something sweet to eat, y'all.
Okay. So on game state pre-intro, we wanted to swap the state to intro. Oh, that's all it does. Well, no, that's not all it does, right? Because we want to say messenger game pre-intro emit. We want to emit that. Yeah, but then we have a problem because now, so we kind of need like another signal. Oh no. We need like signals for when the state begins and when the state ends. Oh dear. That would probably be... Wow. I mean, refactoring game states is really what I'm up to today. Apparently, that's also largely what I'm working on. What did I say that I'm working on today? I said I was working on, in the title, game start animation. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me just adjust it. Let me just adjust it a little. Game start animation, game states, and more. I just feel like it's important to just say that. Is there a difference between a percentage and a money sign when you're dragging a node to the script? There is. Welcome, Solon. So, here's the difference. The percent is the path, the full path, relative to the node that you're on. Right? The percent is the unique name of it. Now, not everything has a unique name. You have to choose for something to have a unique name. And not everything can have a unique name. So, for example, for this, let's see, let's look at the main scene, right? For the main scene, if I want to reference main menu, I can do that. We say onReady menu, onReady variable menu equals $ main menu. That'll be okay. Because since it's one level below, all we need to say is $. Right? So let's even revoke the unique name and drag it in. And it'll just say $ main menu. Now if I come right click on this and hit access as unique name, it's now going to have a % sign next to it. And now if I click it and drag it in, it'll have the % sign, which makes it look like exactly the same thing. And let me show you why it's not the same thing. So let's look at something within the main menu. For example, this animation, well, we shouldn't do that. I'll tell you why in a second. Let's do this node here. Title harvest earth _1. If I drag this in there, it's going to say $ main menu title /title harvest earth, right? It's got the double quotes because there's like a dash in here, and so it's making it a little more clear that this is one unit. That's what the $ does there. Now, if I right-click on that same node and instead say access as unique name, now it's going to have a little percent sign next to it. And if I drag it in, look what happens. Bam. All it is just the percent sign and then title Harvest Earth, the name of it. So what the percent sign is doing is it's omitting the need for the full path. And it's allowing me to only have to reference a node by its name. Now, this doesn't always work. So, for example, here's the animation player that's nested in here. If I drag this in, it's going to have a $, main menu / title / animation player. And let's say I want to access that as a unique name. So if I right-click this and try to set it to be accessible as a unique name, it actually did work, which is a little surprising. Because, I'll tell you why it worked. Okay, so that did work, right? Now I can drag this in here. It's % animation player. Here's where it won't work. So there's another animation player, and you're probably going to have multiple animation players, unless you rename them to be unique. But let's say you don't. So if I right-click on this animation player, and I try to access it as a unique name, now we're going to get this error, right? That's going to say, unique names already used by another node in the scene. And I'll tell you what node it is. So that kind of, I think, gives you a good idea of what the percent sign does. It says that whatever the name of that, allow this to be accessed by that unique name without having to type the full path. But you can't have multiple unique names with the same name, naturally. So some things you can do it with, some things you can't if they have the same name as other things. So you can only do it with stuff that has unique names already, and then once you assign that percent, it will access it differently. Now you can still reference something that has a unique name with the $, right? So like this one this title Harvest Earth that I access this unique name here, I don't actually have to keep it that way. So let's just, if I revoke it, drag it in, and I give it a unique name, it'll still work as a $, full path. But I can also make it a percent, and therefore it'll be a little shorter and easier to reference. So it's kind of ignoring also the hierarchy, which is sometimes convenient. So that's the difference. I hope that helped. I didn't explain it the best, but I'm glad I got some practice, because maybe I could make a little short about that, because it's definitely a useful tip. Yeah, it's great for organization, right? Thanks for asking about it. The most important thing is that the unique scope is predefined and the full path scope isn't. So unique names are better for performance. Okay.
I'm back. I didn't find anything sweet,
I bet those words make sense.
so
I do.
I got vodka instead.
It was just a little confusing, but I feel like it...
I'm joking. I'm eating a ham sandwich and
Right, so I was adding the blackout.
mashed potatoes.
Okay, so that should be... right. So now I'm thinking I need to add new signals. And this is... I hope this isn't ridiculous, but I think I need...
Yeah, life sucks.
Game
Life don't
pre
suck.
intro.
That is just unfortunate. I went through that.
Signal game pre
But
intro.
like I said, better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all. At least I can talk about it now.
Game intro end, or I could have it call with
Last
a
time I was trying to talk
argument,
about
but
it when it
then
was
Guido's
fresh.
not gonna be happy
I broke
in
down
some
and cried
ways
on here, y'all.
if I don't use
I
the
do not
arguments every
apologize
time.
because I'm living life.
Reason I got to saying Godot saves a variable behind the scenes for the node path with unique names. So since that already exists,
Just like the way shit works.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. Right. That's interesting. Because I figured
You know?
there is no reason not to use excess as a unique name. But I never thought that it might actually be better
But I
to
love
use
her. I love her to
access
death.
as a unique name. That's really
I
interesting.
still love her.
Thank you, Rogie, for rewording that for me. Wow. That's really cool.
That's why I don't want to jump in a relationship.
Well, I guess I should use it where I can, maybe.
Because the way my heart is tied to it, if she came to me right now like,
Are we quite sure that I need that?
it was a rough time,
Because then what happens in between something ending
shit
and
like
something
that,
else starting?
I do want to try this, or we could at least start here. I don't want to kick whoever I'm dating to the side, like, excuse me, bitch, gotta go. You know?
That's why we have the awaits in here.
But I can't wait.
Otherwise, I have to remember between this script and
My best friend for over 20 years,
environment script.
and now we don't talk.
It becomes a little magic numbery.
Look at this.
I mean, you could make it not magic
Yes.
numbery. Oh, not here. The
You know how that feels?
where is that? Wait, where's the blackout code? Did I not paste that in? Oh, I never pasted it in.
You know how that feels?
Better do that. Are we quite sure that I didn't?
Like, the whole point of me proposing to you, woman, is because I didn't want to lose you. You know, my grandmother had just died,
Control-Z'd it, and I didn't realize it.
and, you know,
Disturbing.
understanding that I would never get to know my grandmother the way I wanted to, because she lived in a whole nother country.
Sure.
And I'm like, never get to love her the way I feel I should have. Like, I want to spend the rest of my life
2 seconds.
with somebody I love, with the person I love. And she was the person I love. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Because I'm in love with you. So,
Doing this the way that I want to.
the complete opposite is happening right now.
Really beautiful today, and you want to make this video your phone's wallpaper. All you gotta do
You
is
know,
upload the
I
video
don't
to
have her in my life.
share, select
I proposed because I
wallpaper,
wanted her in my
and
life
then
forever. I never wanted to lose her.
And that's it. Discover more on TikTok.
And now I don't have her. Fuck my life. In the nicest way possible. I appreciate my life, you know. But fuck this shit. Fuck this shit right in the ear. Right in his ear hole. You got time to take a bath. Right in his ear hole.
Oh, Koya. Sibide. Last year.
You know what I mean?
The wrong script. Man,
Oh, in
So life.
oh
Life.
God, I just put this in here, and I defined blackout there. Oh God, that's why.
Don't necessarily.
Confused. Wow, and we went.
But I'm better.
So we can't. Oh wait.
I am better.
Wow.
Because
I can't be separating this because the timing's gonna be off. Okay,
I haven't
so
even been able to
I need to
talk
undo
about it
all
without
of
crying
this.
or tearing up.
Undo. Get rid
At
of
least
this.
I'm not
Don't
tearing
put
up
this in
now.
here. Some things need to be in there. Who cares if it's messy? It's where it belongs.
Still love her.
God, and I assumed it.
Still want to hang with her.
To make it worse.
Still want to talk to her.
Wow. It's
Still want to spend the rest of my life with her.
difficult. It's a little difficult.
But
Okay, so we
I
don't want to
understand
be
the reality
moving
of it all.
out of here. I know it's gotta all be so confusing, but it is confusing. It's fundamentally confusing.
No.
So I really don't want to put this on you, which is kind of for the best. Recognizable problem.
Aha! Oh, Cardool.
I'm not sure I understand the context of the words that you say, but I respect that you say them.
Ha!
So what I need to do over here
So there's that.
is put all that put on here. This has to, the timing needs to be happening from this.
Never in my life.
That's where this belongs. All of this, because this is a timing based transition.
And I
Really,
broke
we're
my
making a
goddamn heart.
transition.
Darkness. Or fellow.
It's important
Oh.
that that
Badish.
transition is clearly
Nah,
communicated
Pringles.
from the stage,
Twice.
which means that this is important to me.
I never felt that type of
On
pain,
this
man.
stage script is the transition between two things, and therefore, if it is a transition between two things, I think it should be a little clear that that's what's happening. So first of all, let me make sure I haven't left any pre-intro stuff lying around.
Never in my life
that
felt that
doesn't
type
belong.
of pain. I should fool.
Debug menu is fine. World environment.
And that's how I know I'm in love with it. Because I'm willing to go through it
It's
again.
not updated. Save it. Refresh this. Okay. Globals, yes, that's fine. Messenger.
I'm willing to go
We
through it
shouldn't
all
actually
again.
need it, but let me make sure I've gotten rid of it everywhere. In the main menu, we still have a past pre-intro boolean, but we're not using that boolean, or this one for that matter. So these should be removed.
The ring was cheap,
Swap game state.
but it was still cute.
This is okay.
I told her,
Although I want to put
like, look.
forth the possibility that this doesn't belong here. No, it does. Swamp game.
You
So
know,
the swamp game state
say yes.
signals absolutely belong throughout the code.
And we could go ring
Where
shopping.
they belong is within the code.
This is just for the formalities of proposal. Because you might say no.
Then I can get rid of this signal here.
And I don't want to get a
It is so
custom
confusing.
ring.
You open the
Because
main
that's...
scene thinking that you edit,
Oh, shit.
but you're actually in another
Shit, ball. Damn. And I don't want to get a custom ring because that's how much she means to me. And then I can't return it because it's custom.
Come to game states. On game state pre-intro. This happens right at the beginning. Ready function. This one fires. Waits 2 seconds. Fades out the blackout. I guess I could, do a code region or something. I could say region, fade in the game.
Like, sucks ass
That
sometimes.
stuff happens. Very time dependent. Then I'm actually gonna put the await out. Then
But I love her. She's my boo.
state
Even if she don't want to be.
to intro.
So, you bar.
And then we emit the game intro message. Signal. Okay. And then that is going to switch to this function. And this function is going to play. And this function is going to give us a
Ring
Thank you.
Goya.
briefly
Oh, Spadoy.
before loading the menu.
Surely,
But
Crypta.
there's more than that, because the game intro is
So back talking about my boo, right? I know ain't nobody asked me about my boo, but I'm going to tell y'all about my boo. Let me tell you about this chick. Officially, we met
animation.
when I
Now,
was
what just keeps going? Oh, but that's looking for that
13.
input. Oh, and then right, so that's
I was graduating 8th grade, going into high school.
It's just very
Whoops, did not want to do that. Graduating 8th grade, going into high school. That's when we officially met. First time I laid eyes on her, I'm like, God damn, she's beautiful. But I was in a bit of a rush because I was going to go hoop, and I had to get back to the school. I had to ask permission to go hoop, and I had to run back to the school to make sure I was there in time to get picked up for team. You know, because once we started picking up teams, I wanted to be part of the first squad, first running squad. So my mom's like, hey, this is Janet, our new neighbor, and this is her kid. This is her daughter, because the boys were at school already. We're still at school. Like, this is her daughter. She called it like, hey. I'm like, ah, shit. Goddamn. Got places to go. Came down the stairs. I'm like, goddamn, she hot. She fine. But, can I go now? I got places to be. Shit to do. You know?
It almost makes me want to refactor this as game_intro and refactor this as game_.
So, eventually we ended up kicking it. We ended up kicking it, and we actually ended up being cool friends. Kind of kicked it off. But that's, like I said, that's our official introduction. If you ask me, I believe I met her for the first time when I was about 9, 10 at a party, a birthday party for one of my mother's friends. It's a mutual friend, one of my mother's friend kids. It's a mutual friend, and I believe she was at the party. I pointed her out to my cousin, my favorite cousin at the time. I'm like, ooh, she's pretty. My cousin was like, go talk to her. Go talk to her, and she hit me with the, ugh. You know? And I believe that was my first interaction with her. She's like, no, that's not me. It must be some other bitch. I'm like, no, that's your ass. Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. But I know. You know? But
Dag.
you know, I believe that was the first time we talked, or we met, and then we were introduced to each other formally here, and our friendship kind of bud and blossomed. You know, partly because our family knew each other, and partly because I think we actually vibed. You know, she's the reason I know the song, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey. Got me watching fucking Bring It On and shit. Like, crazy. So, see, I don't know, see.
It's fading in the game.
I don't know. I just love her, man. I do.
An overloading problem? The numbers need to be floats?
To not have her in my life kind of sucks.
Is this a real problem or like a theoretical problem? Also, does anything work? Have I broken everything?
Better be doing that goddamn laundry.
This is difficult.
Oh, bullshit.
Just because it's such like a mental twister.
I brush Battle Cat.
I kind of like it.
Alright. Why do you keep changing into this?
If it doesn't work, you know why? It does work. It does work. I need to have, like I have like an FPS.
But
debug.
yeah.
I need to have a
She's my
state
boo-boo.
debug so I can see
She's my
what state
favorite.
we're currently in. I can do output
At least as
too,
of now.
but I'd rather it be on screen, personally. It's like right here, it fades in from black. So that's fading in. That's the pre-intro.
Even though she don't want me.
Fading into the intro. And now we're
Still love
in
it.
the intro. I'm commenting this out. What the heck
What you
is
gotta
this?
do, man?
Fellow, you
Mature audience.
Just get rid of that. What happens?
I'm giving you my life to
It's gonna
entertain
wait
you.
2 seconds.
You're lucky.
Now if I press any key to skip,
Yeah, I love it though. Hey, which
it
one of this
never
is hip
faded
hop?
in.
The hippity hop.
Okay, so that is important for fading into the cutscene, which is the intro. Now when the
Love
intro
it,
starts, it does all of this.
Now
Now what's the point
and
of all
forever.
this? What if I cut this out?
What the hell is the maze? Work on that laundry,
It's tricky,
shorty.
but it's important, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I do. So here's the pre-intro. Now it's the intro. Press any key to skip. That's not doing anything.
Boy, you
This is
decorated
doing
my ass.
nothing right here. That's why it's confusing. So what I want to happen is that when this function starts, it's going to black everything out and then fade it back in, and we see this. That's what's supposed to be happening, but it isn't happening. It's skipping this for some reason. I don't know why. That function is definitely going to run. Whenever we swap game state, this function definitely runs.
Alright, if you would have did them yesterday, it wouldn't have been there, but I get it.
So
You like
before
tomorrow.
I continue with this
Thought you were gonna focus on it today.
I want to finish setting up the debug buttons and a way to preview what the current state we're on is.
Yeah, I love it.
So for the debug
I
buttons,
think I
for
love
them to work, they actually should work. Actually, now that I look at this, they actually should work pretty well. Okay, good. If I want to preview what state we're currently on,
I'm a
color
grown ass
111
man with
could either be
needs
white
and
or it could be
wants and
extremely dark gray, depending
stuff
on how
too.
it handles the overload.
I need to be
Okay.
wanted and loved myself.
Alright.
So I can't just sit and wallow in my own sadness because she don't want me.
Actually, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because in some places I have. I mean, here you can even see I've mixed float and
You gotta
integer.
throw that shit away. That's
But
all
what
only
you're
washer
saying
and
is
dry.
maybe don't mix float
Like, fuck
and
this shit.
integer. And just come in here and refactor it.
Wanna
I'll do
close
that.
upstairs or something?
I'll give you a credit for that.
So
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
shit.
This seems like a nice practice to have.
what the fuck? Ah!
It entitle you to no compensation. However, they do entitle you to a credit in the game and a lot of appreciation.
Nar, Vadish.
Zarkini. Ooh. Oh, Bemoisa Vinay.
What do I like most about it? You want to know what I like most about it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
To be honest,
And me, I'm interpreting as
it's
always make
hard
your upload
to put into one
as a
like
rule. probably could do the same thing with the time as
It's
well.
always
The
the same
duration.
question as a kid.
You know, just as like a general rule.
It's
Just
hard to
like
put
that.
into
Free
one.
sock Mubsy? Ha!
Okay,
As clothes. Could.
so first thing, she's beautiful. I've met some really beautiful women in my life. Like, I'm not an ugly dude, so I kind of get to be in the pretty women face. If I had better quote unquote drip, they'd probably be fucking me. But I don't feel like clothes make a man. You know, it's more so who you are. But she's easily top 5 most beautiful women I've ever seen, in my opinion. You know, I don't care what anybody else says. She don't wear a lot of makeup, if she wear makeup at all. Her hair is natural, like it's all her hair. She got beautiful hair. She take care of it so well. Like ever since I know her, she always taking care of her hair. And her hair is so nice. It's so like of her hair, for the way her hair grows, you know she really put care into it. The same thing with her kids. The same care she put into her hair, she put into her kids. And her kids grew up to be, or are growing up to be so fucking some beautiful people, beautiful kids. Not like physically beautiful, but beautiful souls. You can't fake that. The care you put into something, and the way it comes back to you, you can't fake. That's why I know, like, why the fuck you don't want to marry. I don't get why you don't want to marry me. The care you put into me is what you're getting back. But anyway, that right there is a good example of why I love her. Like I said, the way she take care of her hair. She's beautiful. Pretty eyes. Like beautiful eyes. The cutest little nose. Beautiful lips. Her skin is so soft and rich. I could look at her all goddamn day. Her personality is strong. When I say strong, it's not a code for bitchy or bossy. It's strong. She's caring, but at the same time she's stern. It goes to the mother in her. Like, that's how she always been. You know, oldest sibling. She got to take control. She's the oldest sibling and she's a girl, but she got to take control. She got to demand. She holds a presence like a firstborn. She's alpha. She's an alpha. But she like, shit, I give it to you and let you run this shit. Just here's what I need done for me to be happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Her as a woman. You don't come across women like that often. You just really don't. And she's smart. She's witty. She's quick. She's quick. You know, she's quick-witted. Like, that's hot. And then on top of that, she matched my freak. Like, I'm a handsy person. And like, oh, she matched my freak. But she's loyal. As far as I know, she's never cheated. I'm not gonna say she's perfect. I'm pretty sure she cheated somewhere once on somebody. But oh my lord, you know, and my daughter liked it. I don't know if she still liked it. She did like it. She kind of rubbed my daughter wrong a couple times. She stood me up. My daughter like, all right, Dad, this bitch getting on my nerves, basically. You know. Being around her is a joy. It's a pleasure. I'm happy when I'm around her, when I'm in her presence. Even though sometimes I feel like I'm walking on eggshells because I don't know what to do. You know, overstepping boundaries of friendship and things like that. But for the most part, being around her, the happiest I'd be outside of being, you know, father time with my daughter, having a good time with my kids. She's so beautiful, so caring and amazing. That's why I love her. You know, like I said, physically, looks wise, she's easily a 9, a 10, easily. You know, personality, I give her an 8 because she could be a little cold at times. As a mother, 10. I'm a 10 in fact. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. No, motherfucker.
Sleuth.
Motherfuck. Motherfuck.
Pepsio C. Shano we. Lascio Imbatu.
You know, and my mother like her for the most part. My mother, like, my mother loved that girl. You know, it started off a little rough. You know, Mama Bear being protective. But my mother loves that girl. That woman, that lady.
I see.
Imka Floof? Rena!
Love her to death.
Venusa.
Bor.
Oh, you drift.
Ooh.
I didn't expect to get you naked. I was just trying to talk to you.
Moishi of Viva Fwabe.
Oh, wait.
Ah.
That ain't the maid.
Oh, Laba.
Oh,
That is
Bisha.
the name.
Free Bono.
I just
Tebow.
wanted to give you a tip.
Ganir.
Like,
Pruba.
I won a tip already.
Obila Snave. Kunje. Bor.
Ah. Ina Tripna. Vimpa.
Whoa.
You done, kid? Alrighty. Homework, kid. I actually grab you something to eat.
You used to do it the horrible way for timers.
Then
If the
homework.
number is less than 10, 0 plus number, instead of padding it. Oof. Yeah, it makes for bad UI. I think it's great for like file systems and stuff, but for UI, it's pretty hideous. Probably, maybe faster. You can very much download this game and build it. And check it. Also, you know, you should build it first. But on like my other computers, it runs like twice as fast. On this one, not so much.
Yeah, I love her. Love sucks. Because no matter how you feel about a person, you can't force a person to feel the same way.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I increased the bitrate for my internet, which is gonna drop sometimes, because I'm kind of pushing it beyond what it can often do. But
Sucks.
it should mean
I wish I
that there's not
could.
as much pixel soup when I do this.
Yeah,
That
I wouldn't
YouTube
even want to
compression
force it.
doesn't hit it
I don't
as
know.
hard. Not. It's not gonna be.
I love her kids. Her kids are so mannerable.
The screen should look better.
They are very, very mannerable.
By a little bit.
They're very,
Not a
very
lot,
nice.
by a little bit.
Her kids and my kid, their personality trait says
The code takes
they grew up in the same household. It's like me and her were living together even though we were separate and we raised our kids together.
So now I need to actually have that state, you know, do something.
And I think that is awesome.
And I should do it the same. But I'm gonna set that up in the game states. It feels a little weird to set it up there, but I think it makes the most sense since we have all the state functions right there.
Stay.
Actually,
I've been loving you for quite some time.
I should give it a class name. Class name, game states. Oh wait, it's an auto load. Duh. We don't have to. We don't have to give it a class name. If it would be coded in C#, for example, it would be a lot faster. Yeah. The problem with C# like it does is that there's less documentation. Yeah. Very true.
Ah.
Speaking true.
What is my kid listening to?
In GDScript this works.
Fucking Babytron.
I was like, why do we need a class name? It's probably the same as the auto it is. I just forget until Godot is like,
And baby goddamn
you
Tron.
don't need to do that. So what I'm thinking is we just have a variable.
With babe.
Variable current state. But wait, we do have an enum.
She is so
Can we get a
into
name
Babytron.
from an enum? Well, actually, exactly. Is it possible to actually extract the name, the text word from an enum and then pump that into a string? No enum. The text, yeah, it is. Can do enum.
Have a child.
Enum text as string.
The hell?
String and keys are values. What a
So I love my kid.
If you have an enum value,
I love
enum
her.
val, and you want it as a string,
You know.
just do enum name dot keys,
I think that she'd be a good influence on my daughter.
and then a bracket enum val.
Stuff like that.
Why am I still confused?
I think I'd be a good influence on the kids.
Ah.
Oh, they're referring to theirs. Right, so this is the same as mine. Game states, state idle, state this, state that. AI state values. AI state keys.
Let me check. Let me double check.
Parameter. Yabasaki.
What am I looking at?
Go poop. Get out of here, you poop machine.
What kind of answer is that?
You know, I love her. I love that family. I don't just love her. I love the kid. And I don't know. I feel like I lost everything. I lost household for my daughter. Lost a household. I lost the love of my life, and just lost.
I feel like this should be much more easy to understand.
Just fucking lost. What the hell you doing in my room, man?
Why can't I find an answer to this easily?
Just lost.
Yeah, what you're saying.
Lost in life.
True. Oh my god.
What the hell? Where'd you come from?
Like, what is this saying? So this is just giving me like a bunch of different options to do the same thing? I think that's what this is doing. So, I mean, maybe I'll just do this. This looks like the easiest and the most readable to me. Like, if that'll
Legible.
work, let's go. So I don't need to create a variable now. In fact, I could come back to the debug script. And say,
Nilko.
label show
Said readable.
state,
Isn't it legible?
text equals state
And
plus
then,
state colon
on top of that,
plus.
I haven't seen my little cousin in fucking forever.
We go to
And it's like, damn kid, you were my second daughter, you were my other daughter.
oh, but I
Where the
think we're
fuck
doing
you
that
been at?
global
What the fuck I do to you?
game state. I didn't even need to reference game state. Well, I thought I might, but I didn't end up needing to.
You know, her and my daughter are the same age. She'll be starting her freshman year of high school this year.
The nerve. That was easier than I thought it would be.
The fuck I do to you,
It was
kid?
just very confusing. I like words explaining things sometimes. Okay. State 2. No, but that's a number.
Man,
That's not the enum. I want the word.
man.
You know about it, but it's not necessary. Yeah.
How long I've been playing? 2 hours, 10 minutes. I will find me another game to play.
So maybe we want to
So you all can join me over there.
keys. But no, because
I'm not sure what I'm gonna play yet. I'm gonna play something.
you're not calling a function an enum value. designate as a string. String.
I don't know. GG. Good game, Gab Games, GabGames.com. This has been The Sims 4, brought to you by Brandon Gordon Gab, the one, be easy. And this is The Sims 4 by Maxis. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. I'll be back in less than 10 minutes.